And so, what do you think should be a fair starting salary for a punching bag?
Fresh grads today don't have it easy. Earlier this year, Bank Negara released their annual report stating that graduates were earning less in 2018 compared to what they were earning back in 2010. On top of that, although it was widely reported that Malaysian graduates have unrealistic expectations for salaries, a report by the Khazanah Research Institute discovered that the average monthly income of young workers was at 1,800 ringgit, and that many of them are taking jobs below their asking price just so they even have one at all. So to test this out on the ground, we decided to pay a visit to Taylor's University and University Malaya, where we asked private and public university students what they think is an ideal starting salary for fresh grads. Here's what they had to say.
2k to 2.5 is fine.
Itu ada baca macam 2008.
Ideally, as a startup or a fresh graduate, I would say a 2.5 to 3.5.
2.5 to 3.
I will ask for like 2005 is okay good.
1,800 and above.
I think 2,500 should be sufficient.
I mean, I'm not expecting much, but maybe around 3, 4 or 5k.
I would say roughly 5,000 would do, but that's only assuming if I find a cheap place to stay in. If I'm living somewhere in KL, I'd probably need around like 7,000 per month.
If I'm doing a basic job in a starting engineering company and all, I would say for say about 5k that would be suffice. Yeah.
Sebab tak ada pengalaman lagi. Jadi paling pun 2,000 pun okey sebab saya masih baru.
Cost of living now has risen. Starting wages hasn't increased at all in past years, but the economy has decreased really badly. So how do they expect us to survive?
Kalau I tengok harga rumah sekarang, harga kereta sekarang, yang paling minima pun 2,500 lah.
3,000 to 4,000 ringgit. Because now I've heard currently doctors in Malaysia, they are earning about 2,500 as a start. So that's why I think that's a bit too low lah for a course which is that expensive.
Depends.
Depends on?
Depends on bidang yang kita
Maybe
graduate.
Kalau engineering maybe dia lagi demand higher. Orang kena atas daripada pengalaman. Kalau pengalaman tu makin lama makin banyak, so lagi tinggi lah.
Well, it turned out the students we spoke to at UM had generally more or less the same salary expectations as the students we met at Taylor's. While most of them based their salary expectations on the state of the economy and the competitiveness of the current job market, there were also others who based it on their estimated cost of living. According to an expenditure guide released by the EPF earlier this year, the minimum monthly expenses of a single person with a car is estimated to be 2,490 ringgit, while the minimum monthly expenses of a married couple without children is 4,420 ringgit. And so, this led us to the next question. What will make them take a job below their expected salary?
Kerana peluang kerjaan kan susah nak dapat sekarang. So kalau dapat tu, ambil je lah.
They're offering me good experience. Is the company provide good experience for me to learn? Then I will still consider it.
The benefits that they offer lah, maybe dental health benefits, maybe the flexible working hours, maybe the time off from work also, that would be good lah. EPF reduction also, then maybe that is also an added bonus also lah.
Jadi kita kan fresh graduate, so tak ada experience lagi, so kita akan go for that lah.
Okay, sebab memang saya minat bidang ni, jadi tak ada sebab untuk saya tolak.
Kalau majikan tu besar and dia dapat membina sebuah nama untuk saya sendiri.
If the work environment is really cool and like the company is really interesting, they got like an interesting motive and stuff. So yeah.
Kalau memang tak ada dapat kerja lain,
if they can give you like better salary after they see that you provide, you prove that your ability is there, and then they will improve your salary, then I will accept the thing.
For me, it would be like getting into the big fours. So I think just getting into it will be an achievement on itself, and I think the salary is a side note on that.
Kalau tak ada pilihan lah, sebab I believe in survivability. Kita kena survive dulu, kemudian minat. Bila kita dah berjaya survive, baru kita boleh ke minat kita.
For me, maybe a good environment, like good boss or like not 9 to 5 working hours kind of thing. Yeah.
So what do you guys think? What would a fair salary be for a fresh graduate in Malaysia? And would you take a job offer below your expected salary? Let us know in the comments. And as always, keep it on chili sauce for more current issues. Tambah gaji!